welcome to the Soul Sister channel for your weekly astrological forecast going from today, July the 11th, through Saturday, July the 17th. Because it is a season of retrogrades with Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto, and Saturn all retrograde, and with our overhanging energy for the whole year of Saturn and Aquarius square Uranus and Taurus, the energy of the old versus the new. We want to start each video by taking 3 deep cleansing breaths and becoming aligned with our higher self. So let's do that now. Let's take our first deep cleansing breath. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Third breath. On this third breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the negativity leaving our bodies, and it's being replaced by this beautiful white light made up of white light, love, and the will to good. And this white light goes out and forms a protective bubble around us. And this bubble is deflecting all evil, low vibration, and negativity right back to its source. While we're in this space of white light connected with our higher selves, we are going to say our Cancer affirmation, as above, so below. The entire universe is contained within me, and from that space, I grow and glow. We're going to say it together, and we'll stay in this space connected with our higher selves for 5 seconds. Let's say it together. As above, so below. The entire universe is contained within me, and from that space, I grow and glow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Good work, everyone. I wanted to let you all know that I have had a couple requests to actually take that guided meditation out to maybe 15 minutes so that you can access it whenever you want and use just the meditation. I will be working on a video. I will do a video for each of our affirmations. So the first one that will come out will be the Sun in Cancer to complete this month. So be looking for that very soon. I'll give you an announcement when we have it worked out. So, oh my gosh, the energy is so much lighter. It's so wonderful right now this week. We have a wonderful, energetic week ahead of us. Let's use it to the fullest. We still have, like I said, all those planets retrograde, and that energy is all about being introspective and basically discovering and getting back to who we truly are underneath all the masks, beneath all those skeletons in our closet. Who are we when there's no skeletons in our closet? Who are we? That's who we're trying to get back to with all these retrogrades, and it takes inner work. So with inner work, when we connect with our higher self, that actually makes that work a little bit more easier for us. We can start accessing information that comes from a higher part of ourselves, a higher part that is so vibrating so highly that we can't experience it in the physical lower mind world. We have to do meditation and quiet ourselves so that we can access that higher self part of ourselves that does look like the intuition. It does look like wisdom. Those are part of our higher mental bodies, that part that is connected to our higher self or our soul or to spirit or to God, however we want to call it. But we need to have a connected active relationship with our higher selves if we are going to successfully navigate this incoming Aquarian energy. We can see it all around. We have the conflict between the old versus the new. We have a lot of us who no longer have the jobs we had a year and a half ago. They're gone. And we have to reinvent ourselves. So we're reinventing ourselves, we're readjusting ourselves, we're bringing balance in our lives so that we can move forward and prosper with this new Aquarian energy coming in. Today, Sunday, we have the Mercury moving into Cancer. That is the big energy for today. It's a wonderful energy. So we're talking about our higher selves. This energy really supports that connection. So it's a great time to start the discipline of meditation, however we want to do it, whatever we want to call it. You know, I personally use a guided meditation because my mind is flitting all over the place and I need to have structure. There are those people who can just sit in that space of white light for 10 or 15 minutes. There are people who get closer to their higher selves by putting their headphones on and listening to some incredible spiritual music. There are those of us who find our center by taking a walk in the woods by ourselves and just being part of nature. However that works for us, it is really important that we develop this relationship with our higher self. Mercury is in Cancer all the way through August 9th, I believe. So we have all this time to really work on that and be quite successful with it. So not only is this a great energy of getting in tune with our higher self, we're also going to find ourselves more intuitive. That's the side effect of becoming connected and aligned with our higher self. We become more intuitive, more wise. We react from the gut. Our gut is talking to us. This month, we're going to come from the heart versus the head. We're sensitive and we're nurturing and we're very concerned about ourselves and our family, not so much all of what that is going on out there. So it's coming close to home, feeling that intuition and getting connected with our higher selves. Tomorrow, on Monday, if the mood lightens up, don't usually talk about moon connections, but the moon is conjunct Venus and Mars in Leo on Monday. So let's have some fun. Instead of this heavy skeleton work, we get to go and enjoy. We get to enjoy and we find, oh my gosh, on Monday we're going to find the fog is beginning to clear. We have Venus in Cancer trine Jupiter in Pisces. We're clear-minded. The fog is lifted. We can see the details. It's a great time to make some decisions, especially since we're working with the Mercury in Cancer and we still have Sun in Cancer. We're working on issues close to home, our safety, our security, our family, making sure that those aspects of our lives are nurtured and balanced. So the energy is great for that. And we can even make decisions. We can come up with new ideas, have a family get together and create new ways of doing things that are much more efficient, appropriate, or productive than the way they were before. It's a great day. And then we move into Tuesday with the moon going into Virgo. Details. We take all that information that we've been working on, that we've talked about with our family. We've made some decisions about how we are going to balance our lives, make sure that we are financially secure, make sure that we are physically secure, emotionally secure, make sure that the needs of our family is met. So now with the moon in Virgo is all about details, organization, practicality. So we're taking the energy from the beginning of the week, working together with our family, coming up with new ways, being more efficient, more productive, And now we're going to create the strategy to make it happen. It's great energy moving through the entire work week, coming off of that new moon last Friday in Cancer, following up with this Mercury going into Cancer. It's all about taking care of self and taking care of our family and our home. So that's where we're at today. On Tuesday, we can come up with some pretty good details of how we're going to make that happen. And then Wednesday, we have a couple of more nice moon connections. And they only happen a couple of hours at a time, but when we have more than one, we definitely want to talk about it. So we have the moon in trine Uranus and Pluto on Wednesday, giving us a lot of confidence. We feel kind of spontaneous. We kind of just want to do things just for the fun of it. Feel the lightness of the energy. Oh my gosh, it's such a great week to just ride that wave of all this wonderful energy of just working close to home and not worrying about the everyone else. You know, it's time to focus on self and family and home. Thursday, it's a dreamy day on Thursday because we have the Sun in Cancer trine Neptune in Pisces Thursday and Friday. So I'm just here to warn us that if we're trying to get anything done from Thursday through Saturday, we can forget it because we just can't stay focused. So we can try. So what we're going to have to do is really consciously stay focused on our work because we're going to tend to want to daydream and fantasize, all those wonderful things, which we can do after we come home from work. It's a great time to just that Neptune energy of just and the Cancer together, staying home, cuddling up on the couch, reading a good book, listening to some good music, cooking some good food. But now the moon is in Libra, so not only that, it's a wonderful energy to work with our partners. So on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's a great time to bring harmony and compromise and consensus into our partnerships, especially with those intimate relationships with our spouse, our lover. It's a great time to communicate our passion as well as work on some issues that we haven't been able to work out up to now. But because of the energy shift that now we feel a little bit more clear, we can see how we can make things more harmonized and balanced. And so we discuss that and communicate that with our partner, and we can come up with a good solution for both of us. Saturday also, the moon goes into Scorpio on Saturday. So now it's a great time to communicate our passion and our love to our partner, to our spouse, to anyone that needs to hear that we love them and support them. Anyone. But it is particularly appropriate for our partner and our lover, our spouse. Warning. We have to be careful. These emotions are so intense. So we have this wonderful passion. We're also going to have desire. So it's a great night for sex. It's a great night for sex. But we also, those emotions of betrayal, of jealousy, of inadequacy, those emotions are going to be coming up for us too if those skeletons are in our closet. So be aware of that. Don't let ourselves become overwhelmed by that, and enjoy the end of the week. So isn't it a great week? I get so excited when I get to tell us something that is positive, and we get to take what we've learned in the past weeks and then bring it forward and experience it. So I am very excited to see a lighter energy. It's summertime. Come on. We need to lighten up a little bit, enjoy this summer before it's over. I can't believe we're in July already. We're just cooking up here in Florida, man. It's getting hot as you know what. We were talking about it being oppressive. It's not quite oppressive yet. It gets oppressive kind of out. We still got a way to go, I think. Probably end of August, September, when we're like, okay, you can turn it off now. Still wouldn't give it up for the world, though. Okay. Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. Ain't it, though? Yes, it is. Moth spirit. Surrender now. I think that's going to be the keynote for this video today. Surrender! Surrender, Dorothy! Surrender now! Huh. Turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Perfect, perfect, perfect energy to talk about. Life is a mystery. Oh, yes, it is. And the universe is asking us today, this message is about, it's a mystery. We may not know where we're going, but if we develop this relationship with our higher self says, the heck with developing the relationship. I want you to surrender to me. We surrender our will to the will of our higher self. Wow, that is what Spirit is asking. And that is how we do that, is through developing a daily routine of connecting with that part of ourselves. When we surrender to our higher selves, then we allow our wisdom, our intuition, it all flows freely through us. And, Rome wasn't built in a day. We may stop and start. It is a discipline. It's easy to have a different priority. But once we make it a priority, and it doesn't happen overnight, you're not going to see, the revelations of your life in 24 hours. Not going to happen. I would suggest if you work with this for at least 30 days, meditating every day for at least 5 minutes, you will experience the effect of that work. So take that with you this week. Give it a try. It is my go-to. Meditation and connecting with our higher self is going to give us the answers that we're looking for. It also will help us clean out those skeletons a lot quicker. So have a great week. Come see me at Facebook, and come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat for my daily inspirational messages and memes. If you like what you see today, please like, subscribe, and share. Oh my gosh, I greatly appreciate it. Remember the keynote of the Soul Sister channel. Life is lived from the inside out. Have a great week. Enjoy. Be kind. Namaste.